Hi, it's Miss Sherwood again with Science. Jayne's going to join us a little later, I hope, if he cooperates, fingers crossed. Let's review rainforest animals first, and then we're going to talk about animal adaptations, and that's where Jayne's going to help us, I hope. I have a story here about rainforest animals. I have put boxes around all the power words so you can read them with me. There are lots of animals that live in each of the different layers of the rainforest. If you remember yesterday, no, I guess it was a couple days ago, we had a book that showed us the different layers in the rainforest. We have the ground layer at the ground, the bushy understory, which has the bushes and the small trees, the lower canopy. The canopy covers everything just like a tent canopy does. Those are the medium-sized trees, and the tall trees are in the upper canopy. But there are still trees above that. Very, very tall trees are in the emergent layer. Emergent means to come out of something, and these trees are coming out of the upper canopy. We have read about insects like butterflies. If you remember yesterday's book, and this was yesterday's book, we had these beautiful blue morpho butterflies. We also had ants. We had those leafcutter ants. There were more animals. We saw birds like parrots. Remember these brightly colored parrots with the very sharp beaks? We're going to be talking about these kind of beaks later. In the rainforest, there are amphibians like frogs. Remember these? Oops, that's not a frog. What happened to my frogs? There they are. Coming out of the bromeliad plant, where some of them might have spent their entire life. The poison dart frogs. Remember, they're so brightly colored because it tells the predators, the animals that might want to eat it, to stay away because they're poisonous. There are mammals like the sloth on the front cover. Do you remember the sloth always hangs how? Upside down. And reptiles like the boa. Remember, the boa wraps around the tree limb, and it also wraps around its prey. When it catches it, it wraps around it, squeezes it so it can't breathe. So those are some rainforest animals we've talked about. Now we're going to talk about animal adaptations, body parts or behaviors that animals use to live in their ecosystem. And we're going to go visit Jayne to talk about one of his adaptations, if he cooperates. Hi, Jayne. Jayne likes to sit by the window and hopes that any sun comes through. And we're going to take a look at his paw. Oh, look at that. Perfect, Jayne. Thank you so much. There are his paws. Can you see his claws? I don't. Nope. They are retracted. They are pulled back into his paw because he doesn't need them right now. He's just sitting around. But if he is on my shoulder and doesn't want to get down when I want to put him down, oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. He was stretching. You can see him. If he's on my shoulder and doesn't want to get down, then he will put those claws out and grab me. If he were an outside cat, he also might use them to climb trees and to go after prey. But we live in the city, and the street is busy, and it wouldn't be safe for him outside. He can retract them so they stay nice and sharp for when he needs them, like pulling into the quilt right now. Let's not do that, Jayne. Please retract. And there we go, pulling him back in. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting us visit. You were very cooperative. Good boy. See you later, Jayne.